So I moved out the wild male because he was giving these two young ones the beat down, and see all that missing, all those missing feathers. Yeah, that's just from one of the babies. The other baby also got a beat down too. I don't know, he controlled like the whole entire coop. None of these other males except for that guy right there could hold him off. Everybody else was just getting the whooping. They were getting chased all over. See, this little one here too was you see near the beginning of his tail feathers, he was getting the whooping too towards the end. But yeah, nobody could stand up to that male. I don't know how this baby's trying to fight that male at this point, but yeah. So I want them to survive, and that is why I took out the wild male and his female and threw them in there with that pair. And it's been like 2 days, but he still hasn't secured any turf for him and his female yet. But at least they're surviving. They're all surviving. They're not badly hurt or anything. But yeah, everybody else is doing fine. These two are getting bigger and bigger. Those two are getting bigger, and also those two also. Like this blue bar, he was just chasing them around for like 2 days straight. Let's get a little peek at these little babies in here. It's like we got us some little checkers. And they feel pretty healthy. Those two also. Yeah, so far everybody's doing pretty healthy. I mean, doing pretty good. They're pretty healthy. So she's here, he's there, trapped on a little ledge, unable to fight off him. But at least they're all surviving, and all the babies are surviving, and everybody's doing their thing. Pretty soon, I'm pretty sure it'll take no time for him to just give this guy a good fight, and then they'll divide up the territory in here. I can't wait till that happens. We have two new surprises right there. Those are from the spotted browns. Everybody's getting busy. It's hibernating time. I don't know how come this guy's tail's starting to fan out. I mean, it looks really nice. That's pretty cool. His parents weren't fantails or anything, but it's really nice how it's fanning out like that. It's just enough of a fan. That guy too. Maybe it's in their genes, but I mean, it's really nice. It's not too much of a fan where it drags and they can't fly. Because I've seen funky ones where the pigeon can't even fly. But this is nice. Everybody was expecting a huge portion, but I broke it down to just a quarter of what I usually give them for the top and bottom, because of the fact that they are wasting too much food. They're becoming too much of a picky bunch, so I'm just gonna give them a quarter of their portion in the morning and a quarter at night, and that's still less than half of. It's still a little under half of what I was usually giving them, because I was just giving them almost a whole scoop of the red that red pitcher over there. And now I'm just giving them a quarter of this little cup. So I mean, they'll still feed their babies. They'll have enough to eat. They just won't be so blessed to be such picky eaters and scatter all their food. I can see that the crushed corn on the ground is already starting to disappear from them eating it, so that's a good sign. They're just wasting too much food. That was just getting out of control. The guys up there, those four, I haven't given them anything because they don't have any eggs or any babies, and so they're just fighting for territory, and they just eat and drink whatever and whenever. Most of the time it looks like they're just fighting because they're just constantly knocking over their water dish. So until they start laying eggs, they'll just have to eat whatever's in their coop until it's all gone. Can't wait to see what this giant down here, the baby, is gonna turn out to be. It kind of acts like a female, which is good because I got a bunch of males, and it'd be good even if one of these little tiny males breed with him, because I'd like that. Then they'd mix the color up, and I mean, they're not gonna be full-on giants, but then, you know, it'll help spread the gene pool so that when let's say this one has babies, then him or her babies could breed with its siblings and its siblings' babies and whatever, and I'll start getting some combination of different pigeons.